Hello. Stream manager. More shopping has happened. But before I do that, I'm actually going to fix this. There we go. So right now it is built like this. Seems as though there's something else that's being applied that I'm not aware of. But what we want to do is we want these boxes here, these message boxes, I don't want them to display the full width. What I want them to do is I effectively want them to be in line. But what I want them to do is I want them to like float right-ish. So the thing is, if I make them in line like this, then what's going to happen is they're basically going to look like as if they're on the same container. So you know what I wanted to do is I basically wanted to take the top here and instead basically put it above these ones and have it like the width of the thing. Now what I could do is I could just remove the name entirely, and then rather than having the name be here, I could have the name so I could have the message span, and what I could do is I could make a span in the middle that's like right, so I can have this here, and the class name I can copy over to be like this, and what that would do is that would make it so that I could make the so the class message here, I can make it so that this class isn't display block, but is instead display inline block instead. And you see how it puts the username like kind of, actually I don't hate that design there. Where it like puts the name of the user to the left. I wonder what happens if I just kind of like take this and then just keep pasting it. Interesting. I think I might do that actually. Let's see. We'll get rid of the border radius shenanigans that I implemented. And so, what we can do is, rather than having it so that the entire div... So if I get rid of this span up here... How did that happen? Um... Oh, I see how that happened. So if I grab this whole thing instead and then be like cut and then put that in there instead. Yeah, okay. So that's not too bad. I don't hate that. Because what that means is now, so if I tell it to go inline block instead, what'll happen is these will shrink down. And we can effectively grab this. Oh, I think I know what's going on here. Why I've got yeah, okay, I think I know what's going on here. I think I know why I've got that weird spacing shenanigans going on now. So if I've just got the one message, and then I duplicate the entire div, and then I can make this like really small. Okay, so that is interesting. So what I want this to do actually is I want this particular span to float right. Oh, that didn't. How about a right of 0? Right is not being applied. Why? Setting position to something other than static. Position relative. Position absolute. Okay, that does not work. Relative. So the thing about this is, so what's happening right now is it's floating to the left of the div. When I want it to basically be on the right of the div. And so if I tell it to float, right, what that's doing right now is that's making it so that the div isn't actually the width of its contents now. Sorry, isn't the height of its contents, which is really annoying to deal with. So if I go position relative, then what would, and then I go something like left 10 pixels, I can make it move further to the left. But the problem is, I actually want it to be on the right hand side. So one thing I could do is I could do something like, rather than this, I could be like content align, or what is it? on the underlying div, I can be like align content to right. So if I go text the line right, okay, that does it for that. This is acting a bit weird. Oh, this is annoying. So if I go here and I go text align right, then that makes it go over to the right, right? But the problem is now these elements are text aligning to the right instead of the left. So what I actually want them to do is I actually want these spans to be position, relative, and right 0px. But let's try absolute and left 0px. Okay, I can work with this. Wait, no, I can't. God damn it. I thought I could, but I can't. What happens if I just get rid of the position absolute? Yeah, left doesn't work, so... this is very frustrating, because what it does is it says... here the name works just fine. And if I was to grab all of this and then put it back in here and then make that same change. So what I ended up doing was I ended up grabbing this span here and then putting it within the message. Now if I look at it, how does it appear? The annoying thing is that when it wraps around, it doesn't, when it wraps around, it makes the entire thing So what's happening here is when it wraps around, it makes the entire width purple. So ideally what we would want is we would effectively want two boxes, one for the message and the other for the name. But the problem is the one for the message needs to be able to wrap around. So if I was to grab something like this, so you see how the I could I could put the message next to it and then tell it to slide it across. That might work. So rather than having the message inside the same span, sorry, rather than having the name inside the same span, if I move the name out, and now the message, oh, actually, that's not bad. I don't hate that. Because if I do that for the same one down here, oh, that's right. That was the issue I was having in the first place. Was because it's... So what I would need to do is I would effectively need to have two divs here that were kind of like block divs. So if I duplicate this, what I would effectively need is I would need div, right? So this is our container, div, name, and then we would have div, message. And then what we would do is we basically want to have one div be above the other, and then both take up the same width. So right now, what's happening here is we have what? No, not reload. What? Get out of here. So we've got these two here, right? Now, if I say on this div, hello? If I say on this div, text align right? So what I've got right now is I've got both of them aligned to the right, and now no matter how, dang it, no matter how big the text here gets, it will kind of just go as big as it needs to. Now, so the thing is, what I actually need is I need these two divs to act like they are, but instead have the content of their respective items. So I'm actually going to collapse the JavaScript. Can I, like... No JavaScript, please. So what I want to do right now is I want to have it so that we have a div for the name. So we got a div here with a class of name dash container. And so that contains the name. and then we've got a div of message. Whoops, no, div class equals message dot container. So that's going to break a fair amount of things because of because our a lot of things were relying on those divs. And so see what I've got here now is I've got this div and then this div, and both of these divs expand all the way out, and both of these divs are display block, right? Now the message itself is not wrapping. Whoops. Word wrap, break word. Span here, width of 100%. Well, that got the width to be 100%, but it's still not. God damn it, why isn't it wrapping? Text wrap? Okay, that's a bit weird, but that's not looking too bad, isn't it? So what we need to do now is we effectively need to go into here, and instead of putting that right on top of one another, we need to make some new divs. So we go div class equals name container div class equals message container. So now that I've done that, these should be blocks. I should put the this is actually very close to what I want. It is a bit weird that the double line ones are so weird. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the badges on the opposite side of the name again. I don't hate that, but I kind of want it to. I'm kind of wondering why there's a gap on the top of it. See, name container, and then we've got name. It's not the padding. Text align right. Uh-huh. So this padding right 0.5 EM is what's doing it. Save the settings. I think I can apply my Show me one where the name is wider than the thing again. I'm tempted to leave it just as it is right now. Come on, give me a double line one. I think that's as good as it's going to get, to be honest. I don't really want to spend a whole lot more time on it. Considering how few people are going to see it. Like, if I do this... Oh, yeah, that's right. I did want to fix the opacity issue. So what's happening right now is... the background color has an opacity, and what it's doing right now is I've set the opacity equals 8. If I get rid of that, but I make the background color have more opacity in it, then we're going to be cooking. So if we get rid of this, and then we say log message background color, and let's make the background color here have an E8 also, and that should hopefully do it. So that doesn't show up here, but if I start talking like here, you can see that it's... Can you see that it's transparent? It doesn't... Yeah, you can see that it's transparent in the background, but it's not transparent for the actual, like, text. But I think it might be a bit too transparent now that I look at it. Because, like, look at this. Oh, maybe not. Like, if I put this over here, it does make it a little bit difficult to read, but it's not that bad. I think it's good. I think we're good. There we go. Yeah, I think that's fine. It makes it a bit difficult to see when it's like, when there's like a particularly bright scene or something like that, but I'm not too worried about that, to be honest. Okay, I think that's it. I think we're good. End stream now. Wait, no. Okay, time to play the game a bit. Oh, it must have been playing that, like, this entire time. Where are you, Discord? There you are. Okay, let's make a shopping list. I'm going to abandon the shopping list I already had. What the fuck is this? That's a iPad. 80 pages of Jotapad. Yes, this is exactly what I wanted. Give me the paper. Give me the paper. That's not how it's supposed to rip. It's supposed to be perforated. Who designed this? It's terrible. I'll never buy them again. And no, my controller. Get back here, controller. No, what? It's caught on something. Okay, I have my controller back.
What can I help you with?
Strengthen weapons. Okay, so what we need is one one what looks to be 2 Damascus steel. Okay, so we've got Damascus steel for 2. And then we've got Phoenix Sphere needs 1 eagle egg. Make that 3 eagle eggs. Yeah. Eagle egg 3. We need 3 silver ore. Make that 6 silver ore. Make that 11 silver ore. Make that 17 silver ore. Make that 22 silver ore. Can I buy silver ore from him?
What can I help you with?
I can, so I just need 22 silver ore and we're done.
Come back. What can I help you with?
Okay, so, well, I can do this one. And this one. And this one. Well, there's not that many left now. It's very difficult to figure out what I'm gonna need. I think I might end up just doing. But the thing is, if I do multiple things, then I'll know more. I need at least 1 broken wristwatch. One of those, and 1, 2, 3 subdued bracelets. Yep, so we've got subdued bracelets. We need 3. Eggs, broken wristwatch, I've already covered. Pyrite, we need 1, 2, 3. So we need 3 pyrite, apparently. We need 2 memory alloys. Wait, no, I shouldn't get ahead of myself. 2 metal piercings. Oh my god. Metal piercings are the worst to get. Okay. Metal piercing 2. And then we've got subdued bracelet. We need another crystal. So just the 1 crystal. Then we've got Damascus Steel I already covered, Eagle Egg I already covered, Pyrite, Memory Alloy, so I need 5 memory alloy. One meteorite. Meteorite for 1. Three black pearls. And that's it. Okay. Okay, well, I'm going to go for Damascus Steel because that's like the easiest one to get. Because I can get it just by going to the box room. And I need some more box rooms in my life, to be honest. Toy Ord. No, stop doing that. Get off the damn ladder. Stupid ladder. Box. You get bopped. 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 All of you have been bopped. Now, open the door. No, I said Bob. Hold on a minute. I think I need to go get a drink. I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. I have gotten drink. I am feeling a bit bleh tonight. I had too much food for dinner, so I had to sit down for a bit. Lie down on the couch. Come on, Albert, let's go into the box room. Box room. Get some Damska steel. Some Dimska steel. Dented metal board. Fluorite. I don't think I need fluorite or dented metal boards, but you know what? I'll take it. Give me Damska steel. You are no use to me. You don't give me what I want. You don't give me memory alloy. Damascus steel. You give me titanium alloy. Amber. Well, I got one Damascus steel, so that's something. Just one. Didn't take that long. Probably helps that I have the thing that like increases the item drops now. Because I don't think I had it when I was farming this earlier. Mysterious switch, broken antenna. Dented metal board. More like I'm bored from the dented metal, yeah. Ah, fuck, I almost fell in there. How I escaped is anyone's mystery. Amber. I was hoping it would be another Damascus steel, but I guess I'm not that lucky. Okay, fight the boss. I think the boss only plays once every time you go into this dungeon. So I'd have to like leave the dungeon entirely. Which may or may not be a good idea because I think the boss in here gives me a memory alloy. Broken motor. Lots of broken motors. Titanium alloy. Not that I really need them right now. Imagine making a machine that just spits out bullets. Damascus steel? Ah. There we go, it worked. So I only need 2 Damascus steels right now. The rest of it is kind of like I'll have to get elsewhere. Oh shit, I forgot to message Ah, crumbs, I was supposed to message Jeremy tonight. I almost completely forgot. Hold on, I'm gonna message him now. I may end up having to take a phone call if he decides to just call me instead. He did start typing, so hopefully he does. I wonder if he can see that I'm playing Nier at the moment. Wait a minute, I'm on B1. I mean B2. I wonder if he forgot as well. I spent so much time trying to remember, being like, I have to remember to call Jeremy today. And go figure, when the time actually comes, I'm too tired and blare to actually remember, and then I start screaming. Oh my goodness. Tinted metal board. Amber. Oh, I was hoping for Damascus steel. It's very much more rare, fluorite. I don't need fluorite. I wish I needed more of this stuff that it's giving me. At least I'll have plenty of it, but like, oh my goodness. Amber. Ah, more amber. Ah, dang it. Oh, there we go. Hold on. I'll be right back. Hello, I am back. Sorry that took so long. I had a reasonably long phone conversation with someone. To the two of you who are still watching, I can't believe it. This is ridiculous. You shouldn't be here. Today is one of a series of boring streams of me smacking boxes, okay? The more boxes I smack, the more chances I have of having the world's bestest steel. I just love the idea of this old abandoned factory just having a fuck ton of Damascus steel in it. Like, what were they doing here? Why did they need an area that was full of holes? The age-old question of, do I actually put human walkable walkways in my dungeon, or do I just say YOLO and have a room that's full of random ass holes? Strip bolts. I don't think I'll get a boss this time because I think the boss only shows up once every time you like enter the area, like the whole area. Oh my goodness. Broken antenna. You guys get bopped. It's amazing how easy it is to bop these guys with that. Give me items. I like items. The more items I get, the more money I get from selling the items. What's this one? Machine oil. I don't know if I'll need it, but I'll take it. Okay, open the door. Use the bomb. Bomb for door. Door for bomb. Dom for bore. Okay, bop you. Bop you. God damn it, it's only close enough if I grab the one from over here. Watch. See? Okay, up again. So I've already got one of the Damascus steels. I need two. Once I got two, I'll go back up and I'll make those weapons. But there is a fair few items still left to get. So far my my checklist is 2 Damascus steel, 3 eagle eggs, 1 broken wristwatch, 1 crystal, 1 meteorite, 3 subdued bracelets, 3 pyrite, 2 metal piercings, 5 memory alloys, 3 black pearls. And I know that's a lot, but it actually doesn't take that long to get a lot of these, so I've already got one of the Damascus steel. I think the one I'm fearing the most is probably the metal piercings, because or actually no, the subdued bracelets, because the subdued bracelets are from the same enemy as the metal piercings. It's just that it's more rare, and the metal piercings was already bad enough. Ah, dang it. Broken antennae. My goodness, there's a lot of these guys. Give me the bomb. Up into the secret area where the Damascus Steel lives. Oh, I hadn't realized there was an ad in progress. Hello, ad. To all those people who are still here because they're subscribers, you're awesome. You're chill. Thank you for money. Money, good. Yes, more money. But regardless, anyone who is a subscriber, or anyone who's a follower or a watcher, I love you guys. You're the best. You're wonderful. Don't ever change. You're great. Don't let anyone tell you that you're not great, because you are. Ah! Fuck! Dang it! You can tell me that I'm not great, because I'm not. I can't handle holes in the ground. God damn it! Stupid holes. I fucking hate holes sometimes. Don't take that out of context. Okay, strip bolts. Dented metal bat. Hoopty scoopty whoop. Oh! Hello, people! Hi, Felicity Fox. Thanks for the raid. I really appreciate it. I am glad that to have people. I'm just shopping in Nier right now. I'm just looking for a steel and for Damascus steel, and I'm shopping in this abandoned factory by breaking boxes. Oh, there's only one left. Dang it, there's no more left. Now I have to go around in a big circle and fight all these monsters. Hello, Draco Wolf. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I am having a very chill day. I don't normally stream on Wednesdays, but I was just bored and this is a particularly boring and grindy task, so I was just like, whatever, I'll just get over and done with. Welcome, how's it going, friend? Good, I'm having a day. I'm just unwinding after work. I'm not really doing anything important. I'm just collecting weird items in this game. I have a shopping list a mile long because I'm doing some dumb task to level up everything. I hope that the chat thing is working. The chat windows on the actual video there, I recently changed, and I'm still kind of getting them to work right, because some people showed up and they have what I like to call the chat message curse, where for some reason or another their chat messages just did not appear at all on the screen. And I don't know why. We couldn't figure it out. I had like a bunch of people like like I had my own different accounts, and it just seemed to pick random people and decide not to display their messages. And I fixed it by getting a different chat message box thingy. It popped up, so I think they're working out. That's good. I hope that is the case for them going forward. Oh, I picked up the one that makes me explode. See, I don't get to the door in time if I use that one. If I use this one, I get to the door in time if the door's closed, but the door didn't close this time, so... I'm still trying to figure out how I style them. At the moment, it's just the background is opaque, and that's about it. Um, I sat down and fiddled with the CSS for them for a while, and it's very difficult to work on the CSS for these ones because the code pen doesn't quite work as nice as I'd like it to. Good to hear you're doing well. I heard good things about this game, but I haven't played it yet. I'd like to, though. You should. It's a really good game. Don't do what I'm doing, though. So if you do play it, get all the weapons, but don't worry about leveling them up. Just look up the stories for the weapons online. Because this is taking forever. I have maxed out the timer on the save file. It is a good game. I do recommend playing it. The reason why I ended up playing it is because, so one thing that I do on my stream is I actually spin a wheel to determine which game I'm going to play. Because I have a bunch of games that I started but never finished. And one of the games on the wheel was Nier Automata, but a friend of mine told me, no, you should start with Nier Replicant instead. So that's what I did. And it replaced Nier Automata on the wheel with Nier Replicant, and now and it landed on this. It's gonna be several days long, if not weeks, amount of grinding. I've been doing this particular grind for like 2 weeks now. And I didn't think it would be as bad as it is, but it's actually pretty bad. I've enjoyed the majority of the game thus far. I have already beaten it, so this is just kind of like extra stuff and routes and things like that. Once I'm done with this, I'm probably gonna do the remaining routes, and then because there's not that many left, and then I'm gonna spin the wheel again and then see what we get next time. So in the past, I've landed on a handful of different games, like how ridiculously long the title is. It is nice. I think it is hilarious. So previously the wheel has landed on Ico. It landed on FF16. I actually have it somewhere. Hold on. So what I like to do is I like to spin the wheel, and I like to ask people, like, what do they think it'll land on and stuff like that. I don't think you can see it. Wait a minute. Was it no? Oh, sorry. I hit the mic. Where did I save my results to? So apparently I've lost the file where I saved the results, which is annoying. So I'm just gonna have to go off of memory. But so there was Ico, there was Final Fantasy 16, there was Super Mario RPG, there was oh, the one time I played Soma, I think that was before I started streaming though. But that being said, I love playing all kinds of different games. Like, I have a whole bunch of different ones. At the moment, I'm playing this, and I'm also playing Terra Nigma on the weekends. But give me a game and I'll play it. Like, it doesn't really bother me what genre. I know that a lot of these are like action RPGs. It's just what the wheel. Listen. It's just what the wheel picks sometimes. I should bring up the I wonder if I have the document. The wheel wants action. So if I wheel of names. So if I bring it up, so where is it? Where's the thing with the stuff? So here we go. Here's the wheel of items. I don't know why it's zoomed out all the way. But these are the kinds of games that I end up playing. You know, things like Metroid Dread and Ace Attorney and Symphony of the Night and all of these weird and wonderful ones. There's Nier Replicant. Why is Nier Replicant still on there? There we go. One time it landed on Red Alert, and I've had all kinds of weird and wonderful games that I like to play. Maybe I should put some racing car games on there. I felt like a racing car game at some point, but also one that I ended up doing was Undertale Yellow, and that was a fun game. I really like that game. Oh yeah, it's a wonderful idea. It helps me keep motivated to like actually finish and damn it and complete games. Because I'm always like, oh, I want to spin the wheel again. And that's where I'm kind of at with Nier Replicant here. I really kind of want to get it over with so I can spin the wheel again, because I really wanna. Come on, you. And that being said, there is an entry that on this backlog here that I may or may not be dreading. I really, really kind of hope it doesn't land on this one. You know, just an idea that, you know, that this one might not have been such a good idea. If it does, I'm gonna be playing that shit like every day to get through it as quickly as I can. Spinning the wheel generates happiness hormones. Yeah, it does. It's fun. I like it. But right now I'm just kind of, oh shit, I didn't put the thing down. I have trouble completing games, so I should sit down and play through at least one damn game. I have all kinds of troubles beating games. That's actually why I came up with the wheel in the first place. The wheel is something that I came up with because I kept starting games and not finishing them. And so one day somebody suggested to me, oh, why not make it novel? And I was like, oh, well, what's a good way to make it novel? And I was like, I know, I could spin a wheel, and then we get to enjoy the wheel spinniness. I am going to have to find that document I had, because I've been recording people's responses, and if I've lost that document, I'm going to be really pissed. It's fun because I can tell people, I can be like, yep, I spun the wheel and it landed on this game, and then people will be like, so how far are you along in this game? And I'll be like, I'll just be like, I don't know. But it's good, it's good. It's helped me get through a bunch of these. that being said, like, I tend to just, like, I tend to just jump from game to game to game. It's very difficult for me to stick with one game for a really long time. And sometimes I envy the people who can just sit down and, you know, like, invest, like, 30,000 hours in Civ 5 or something, you know, like, and I'm like, how do you even do this? I cannot handle it. It's too much. There's too much Civ 5. I can't. But yeah, no, like, I legit know people who have that many hours in so many games. I wish I had the time for it. Unfortunately, I have the terrible, horrible truth that I have a job that I have to deal with. Now I feel cold now when I play 12 hours of Stardew in one sitting. Yeah, yep, that's it. That's the kind of thing that I just can't fathom. And I have definitely never sat down and played a game for a really long time ever. Nope, definitely nope. I have not been sick from work and or school and spent the entire day playing Minecraft. Nope, definitely nope. Don't know what you're talking about. Minecraft is like the only one that I can actually stick with. I keep going back to that one. Either that or games that I'm nostalgic for, like I can always come back and play like Burnout or Crazy Taxi or something. I love those games. Those games are wonderful. I really it is my comfort game. My comfort games are JRPGs. I love JRPGs. They're the best, especially ones that are turn-based. Like ATB-ass looking RPGs. I love those. Action RPGs like this, not so much. Like, I can do action RPGs, but oh, you probably haven't cannot sit down and play games for a long time like that. When I was younger, I used to be able to spend more time on them, but these days, I've got, like, fucking responsibilities and shit. But, right now, so, I'm actually really bad at I'm really bad, okay? I'm bad at action RPGs. I have the hand-eye coordination of a block of wood. I can't. I I told you. See, this is what I mean. I am bad at action RPGs. I can't. Sometimes I feel like I'm just along for the ride and the game is just controlling itself. I will take a game like Final Fantasy VI any day over a game where I actually have to coordinate things. What happened to my audio? Oh, I just have hair in my ears. As in, I put the earbud over the top of my long hair. Okay. Broken antenna. I am looking for one Damascus steel. That's it. Titanium alloy. Dented metal board. Come on, give me the goods. Please. Damascus steel! Okay, we done did it. We got it. We've got the stuff. One Damascus steel. We're done. We can GTFO. We no longer need to do this. I am going to break extra boxes just in case there's like another Damascus steel I need. Hey, GG's. I am so glad I got the item. The ambers are like useless to me. Damascus steel! Oh, I got another one just in case. I don't think I need another one, but if I need it, if I try to upgrade and then it needs another one, then that'll be useful. Funny thing is, not just job and life stuff, but I genuinely get like a low attention span for playing a game for a long time. I might even get a headache if I push too much. Might just be age though. So for me, part of the reason why I end up jumping between games and games and games is so right now I'm trying to get a now that you don't need it, it's gonna shout you with it. So right now I am currently in the midst of getting diagnosis for ADHD. And I actually just had an appointment yesterday for that. And I have to give them some like tests and stuff like that, and hopefully next month I'll get they'll actually like tell me the results and stuff like that. Right now I'm just kind of getting all the paperwork in order. I hope that I do, because some medication would be nice, because work is difficult when you've got ADHD. Or at least when you've got what I think is ADHD. I hope that I actually have it, and I'm not just sitting here saying that I'm talking about it like I do when I haven't confirmed it yet. Still enjoy lots of games though. I just can't play one all day long. Yeah, no, I feel that, like, oftentimes I'll be like, okay, I've played this for like a couple hours now, I need to get up and go do something else. It depends, because some games really hook you. Some games are like, yep, no, I'm getting that constant feed of dopamine from like watching numbers go up or whatever. But yeah, no, I'll tell you one thing, it would explain a lot if that actually goes through, because that's definitely not why I might like Warframe. Yeah. That being said, like, there's oftentimes a lot of games I really want to play, but I don't have the time to play them all. I have a friend who keeps trying to get me to play Alan Wake, and I'm like, but I gotta finish the game on the wheel. And Paper Mario Thousand Year Door came out, but I haven't finished Paper Mario yet, and I really kind of want to finish Paper Mario before starting Thousand Year Door, because even though they're not entirely related, I'm like 3/4 of the way through Paper Mario, so I might as well. But part of me wants to. I also made a deal with Berg. Berg was like, if you play Dark Souls 2, then I'll play Final Fantasy 6, and I said deal. So here's a hint. Final Fantasy 6 may or may not be my favorite game of all time.
What can I help you with?
Just saying. Okay, Damascus Steel. Let's do it. Yay, level 4. Okay, Damascus Steel. Let's do it. Okay, Damascus Steel. Let's do it. Okay, and that's it. That's all the Damascus Steel I needed, I think. Yep, okay, so we're gonna have to move on to something else. What was something I... So Meteorite, Crystal, and Pyrite are all accessible from the one area, so I'm gonna go for those next. So I need 3 Pyrite, 1 Crystal, and 1 Meteorite, yeah. But yeah, no, because I made that deal with him, I wasn't expecting him to actually play Final Fantasy VI, and he's actually like gotten a fair way through Final Fantasy VI. So I may end up having to play Dark Souls 2, and I don't know if that's a great place to start. It might be a really bad place to start, but I have had a lot of people saying, oh, you should play like Elden Ring or Soulsborne games, and if I'm honest, my hand-eye coordination does not work well enough for those kinds of games. Maybe Super Paper Mario, even that one aged a lot better than 64. So I have a physical copy of Super Paper Mario. I remember playing it back in the day, but I didn't actually spend a whole lot of time on it. Wait a minute, I'm going in the wrong direction. I need to go over here. Dang it. Good luck in Dark Souls. I am terrible at games. Like, did you just see how I crashed into not actually a wall? Just then. My hand-eye coordination is in the rubbish. If you watch my VODs, actually I don't know if they're still available. If you'd seen my VODs of Final Fantasy 16, where I would spend entire battles trying to charge up Mega Flare, by dodging things and failing to do so every time. Hey, you, get back here. You get bopped with the lasers, and then you get smacked with the sword, and I need the right kind of sword. Dang it, what? No, go. Get back here. I can't. I hate this enemy. This enemy is hands down the worst enemy in the game. Why do I have the big sword again? No, I want the... There we go. Okay. First of all, I need to fix my poison, and then I need to... You can't get him! And then he has a magic shield, and then I get... Okay, I stabbed him. I got him. And he didn't even drop an item. What a meanie. Oh my god. How could you do this to me, Ghost Man? Ugh. There's another one up here, and I hate them. I hate them with a passion. These are the worst enemies in the game, and they give me... They're like the only way to get like some of these items I need too. Get back here! Get bopped with the magic, and then... God damn it! Oh, I didn't kill him. All that trouble for nothing? Do you play racing or platformer games? I love racing games. Racing games are really good. I love them a lot. Platformer games... Not so much. I can do platformer games, and I really like Metroidvanias. Like, I didn't used to when I was a kid, but then when I got older, I started playing a bunch of them, and I really enjoyed them. I especially enjoy the Metroid games, and Ori and the Blind Forest. But one game that I absolutely hate and we will never talk about is Hollow Knight, because that game is mean and I hate it, and it was mean to me and I don't like it, and we don't talk about Hollow Knight because Hollow Knight was awful and I hate it, and I will never forgive Hollow Knight, and it also gets a 10 out of 10. Oh my goodness. I've got way too much energy right now. I was like really tired all day. Hollow Knight was mean at me, and I hated it, and Myla, I just, no. I can't believe it. It's so mean. And it made me play a really tough boss for like 6 months. And I never, and I did beat it, but it took so long. I'm not supposed to do this. I should probably. Okay, so what I need to do in order to get the stuff that I need to get, right, is something. I need to go in and out of this area, because pyrite, meteorite, and crystals will spawn at any of these places. So see how I got iron ore there? That can either have a meteorite, a crystal, or a pyrite, and those are the ones I'm after. And there's one over there. There's one where I just picked one up, and there's one down here as well. There's 3 of them. So, and we just go outside and back in, and then rinse and repeat. Kicked my ass, 10 out of 10. Hated it, but loved it. There are some games that most games I either hate or I really like. And that game was a game that I hate because it hurt me personally. It made me cry. I shouldn't say that a lot of games made me cry. But so that being said, there are some games that I really hate. Some of them are more unjustified than others. Oh my goodness, I'm having real bad luck with the drops right now. Like, normally I get 2, at least 2 of the 3, but this time I'm just getting 1. One game that I will say, without a doubt, is my least favorite game at the moment, is Phantasy Star 3. And I have gone in depth about this multiple times at this point. I'm sure people are sick and tired of hearing about it. But Phantasy Star 3 is a game that feels like they just did not care to actually put any effort into the game. Like, it is the kind of game where they made all the wrong decisions. Hey, I got a pyrite. I need 3 of those. So mark that down. Phantasy Star 3 is the kind of game that has an open cave, and you walk into the cave and it like fades away, and then it teleports you to facing away from the cave, and then it says you cannot enter the cave with no explanation. Oh dang it, I was supposed to go right back in again. Can't really recall any games that were just bad all around. I guess Balan Wonderworld. I never played that one. I played through all of Phantasy Star 3, and Phantasy Star 3, like, so one of the things is that Phantasy Star 2 is also a bad game. But Phantasy Star 2 is a bad game that had love and care poured into it, and you can tell. Like, oh, I got my meteorite. That's one thing I can check off. Phantasy Star 2, they had like an intern, like a new guy that was there to do the dungeons for the game. And this guy was so happy to be working on a game like Phantasy Star 2, and was so eager to prove himself that he put so much effort into making some of the most elaborate and well thought out dungeons of all time. Except they were the most difficult and long and windy and crazy, like insanely masochistic, sadistic dungeon designs you have ever seen, and the rest of the devs didn't realize until they were basically done with the game, and so they had to ship the game like that. And so as a result, Phantasy Star 2 has insane dungeons, insanely complicated dungeons. Like, I went to play through that game and the walkthrough said, you will need to mentally prepare yourself for the dungeons in this game. Prepare for long, winding, complicated dungeons that are difficult to do it. It was showing them, I'm the dungeon master. Yeah, no, and that's how the entire game is. It makes so many bad choices. Oh my god, there's nothing here today. What the fuck? There was so many bad choices in that game, but I loved it. I loved that game. It's such a goober of a game. It's the kind of game that makes you glad that you know that there's a variety of games to choose from. And yeah, it was bad, but I love it all the same. Phantasy Star 3, on the other hand, Phantasy Star 3 feels like it was made by the guy who showed up and then realized that they... Oh, Pyrite. Phantasy Star 3 feels like it was made by the guy who was there to make sure... who was there for insurance purposes to make sure that the game actually released. Like... that's what Phantasy Star 3 feels like. Phantasy Star 3... every town in the game uses the same assets. Like, doesn't matter if it's like a snow or a desert town or anything like that. If you have seen the first town in the game, you have seen them all. Like, Phantasy Star 3, there are NPCs in the first town that talk about events that are about to happen. And then once those events have happened, if you go back to that village, those NPCs have just vanished. That's it. They just got rid of the NPCs. They didn't care to change what they said or anything like that. No, they just got rid of them. Or was it that they read all the critics for PS2 and then got sad and hurt and were like, how could... It's not like people will get... So the thing about Phantasy Star 3 was it was actually outsourced. The team for Phantasy Star 2 was actually... I think they were working on Sonic at the time. Or something like that. They were working on a different Sega game at the time. And so they hired a different mob to do Phantasy Star 3. And it was their first time doing an RPG, and you can fucking tell. Oh, there's my crystal. Only need one pyrite now. Jeez, this is going rather fast. Phantasy Star 3 uses the same dungeon music for every dungeon in the entire game, and it uses a grand total of like 3 different types of dungeons, and it overuses this one type of dungeon so badly, it's not funny. The music in the game is awful. Basically, they decided to be smart and implement a system that, like, changes how the music plays based on how the battle is going, and that sounds like a really cool idea until you hear it and it just goes like, ugh. I think I might have to I think I might have to bring this up and show you how bad this is. Hold on, where's the wheel? If I go YouTube and then I go Phantasy Star 3 battle theme. Right, so this is a really dumb and weird way of having to show this. So I love racing car games too. Platformers are my second favorite. Oh, that's nice. I'm glad to hear that. As if you got PTSD from how bad it was. Like, okay, so let's add this to... I should save this to a playlist and call it fucking Phantasy Star 3 battle music. because this is a thing. Let's do this. Is that all of them? No, we don't want that one. Okay, so I hope you can hear what the thing actually has. I think it does. We will just mute the game audio for just a second so that you can hear this. Where's my... How do I fucking do this again? Playlists. So there's... So this is a Phantasy Star 3 battle music simulator. Oh shit, that's the wrong one. And then afterwards, just play this. There you go. Okay, that's the music. That is the battle music. That is what it sounds like. Like, don't you just love it? How that just started with. Yeah, that was it. That was. So if you stay there at the start of the battle, it will just play this loop over and over and over again. Yeah, having to hear that for the entire game would probably drive me insane. Now here's a contrast. So Phantasy Star 2's battle theme, right? Rise or Fall. Now this is the kind of music I can play an entire game to. Like this is actually solid music. I don't have a problem with this. Like this is a good battle music. This is a bit of a banger here. I love this one. This one's good. This is how you do battle music, not whatever the fuck 3 was doing. And the entire soundtrack in Phantasy Star 2 sounds kind of similar. But one of my favorite ones is this one. Wait for it. I love this. I love the victory music in Phantasy Star 2. It is so good. It's so nice. So much better than Phantasy Star 3 and its nonsense. Phantasy Star 3 and its dungeon music. Listen to this. This is the dungeon music. Don't believe what Dungeon 2 says. This is the dungeon music. This is what you hear. for 90% of the game. This is it. This is Phantasy Star 3. Get ready to listen to this. And you know why I say don't believe what Dungeon 2 says? See what I mean? It's the only dungeon. It's the same fucking thing. This song is ingrained in my brain. I hear this in my I hear this song when I close my eyes and think of Phantasy Star 3. Like, yeah, it's what a strange tunnel this is. Oh wait, it's really the conduit to another doomed world on a huge another domed world on a huge spaceship. What a revelation. So one of the innovations in Phantasy Star 3 was the music would get more complicated the more people you had in your party, which sounds really cool. And so this is what Overworld 1 sounds like, and it's kind of like it's a song, but no. Once you have 5 people in your party, this is what you're greeted with. Oh. I cannot emphasize how terrible this game was. Like, I should stop crapping on about it now. I should get back to my game, but and the music was just the tip of the iceberg in that game. In that game, the final boss is in a treasure chest. At least it has music. I played games where credit was given to the person who scored the music, but the game had 0 music. If I'm honest, I would have preferred it if the game had no music, because that music was so fucking grating. So the thing about Phantasy Star 3 is, like, every time that game has a cool idea and you think it's going to be cool and done well, oh, that's my 3rd pyrite. I'm going to have to research where to get the other shit. I suppose I'll go for metal piercings. So I'll just double check that there's nothing else to grab. Yep. So the thing about that is, anytime that game has something that sounds like it would be really cool, they've done like the most half-assed version of it. Like the music getting more complex the more characters you have. Would have been cool if the music didn't sound fucking awful. So for Phantasy Star 3, they took to heart the complaints about how difficult the dungeons were in Phantasy Star 2, and they went in the complete opposite direction, and every dungeon in the entire game is 1 screen large. And like the most complicated a dungeon gets in that game is there's a dungeon that has 3 exits instead of just 2. Yeah, no, like, it was terrible. So the final boss is in a treasure chest, and that's a cool and unique idea, I suppose, having the final boss be in a unconventional place, you know, in a treasure chest instead of in a like somewhere where you fight them or like encounter them in the world map. I don't fucking know. But the thing about it is this particular final boss is Dark Force. Now in Phantasy Star 2, Dark Force was a formidable and scary and kind of terrifying force of nature of a bad guy. It was the kind of boss that would strike fear into you even though it was an RPG from the 80s. And the reason why is because he was kind of like this force that could not be reasoned with and could not be defeated and would turn you against yourself and stuff like that. So it was a terrifying concept, especially for a game of that time, where it was basically a representation of the evil within us all. And in Phantasy Star 3, he pops out of a box and he says, "Mwahaha, I'm going to kill you. You can't do anything about it. I am an evil guy." And it's like, huh? It's like, what's this cartoony ass fucking final boss? Like, what happened to you, Dark Force? You used to not even fucking talk. And now he just leads with this monologue about how he's evil and he's going to kill you, and then you basically smack him a bunch of times. There's not really anything to it. You smack him a bunch of times and then he dies, and then the game's over. And I wasted my life playing that. I would sooner do this a million times than play that stupid game again. Can we have Dark Force? No, we have Dark Force at home. Yeah, that was exactly it. In Phantasy Star 4 they fixed everything. Like, Phantasy Star 4 is the best one, hands down. But in Phantasy Star 1, 2, and 4, Dark Force is an incredibly, like, scary foe. And is kind of like this existential dread of a antagonist. And Phantasy Star 3 just is like, nope, he's gonna go on a monologue. He also looks kind of doofy. And he lives in a treasure chest. So another thing that Phantasy Star 3 did was it had this concept of like generations. The subtitle of the game is Generations of Doom, right? And the idea is that at the end of every scenario, you end up like having to choose who you're going to marry and have kids with, right? And Dark Force in a box, call us now for 3 easy payments. $9.99 and you too can have oh my god. Just put him in a box and then shipped him off to all the different planets. But so they had this idea of, like, at the end of every portion of the game, you have to choose who you marry, and then depending on who you marry, influences the characters you play in the next segment of the game. It'll, like, determine which of the characters' children you play as. And that sounds like a really cool concept. But they done fucked it up because 2 of the characters are immortal androids that stay with your party the entire fucking time, and the differences in the characters are minimal at best. It's basically like a palette swap on the or like a slight change of appearance on the bloody profile, and that's about it, and you're done. Ah, dang it! I should have gone into the Baron Temple. Damn it. I can teleport there. That's good. So, and the thing about it is nothing in the world changes. So it basically the only difference is where you start from in the next section, and that's it. And all the towns stay the same. Nothing changes over generations of like characters that you play through. Like, you'll go to a town and they'll say the exact same thing. Like, nothing will have happened. You might as well not be playing as anyone different. It is the laziest, absolutely laziest way they could have implemented this stuff. And so the fights are ridiculous. They give you 5 party members, and because of that, all of the fights are so easy you can just auto battle them all. Like, I never there was no point in doing much more than auto battling, because not only could you beat up everyone in like one round because you had so many party members, but the game was just terribly balanced. And on top of that, poison was incredibly abundant. Almost every area in the game there was enemies that could cast poison on you, and that poison would limit. So the way the poison works in that game, it simply makes it so that healing doesn't do anything. So, and this wouldn't be a problem, except for the fact that during normal gameplay, healing has a chance to not work. And I got a metal piercing. I only needed 2 metal piercings, so and so what I ended up so the thing about that is so it took me forever to realize, and the way that they tell you that they're poisoned is that they put a P next to your name in the same font and the same color as the name. So I was sitting there being like, why the fuck does it say P? Is this game like broken or something? No, it turns out I was poisoned and I didn't even fucking know it. Oh, there you are. Okay, you get bopped, please. Get bopped. Fall over, get bopped. Ah, come on. There we go. But yeah, sorry for going on a rant about Phantasy Star. I do that sometimes. Ocean's probably like, well, I don't know if Ocean's watching or not. If Ocean was here, he'd probably be like, oh my god, he's going on about fucking Phantasy Star 3 again. I just felt so pissed off because Phantasy Star 2 and 1 and 2 were surprisingly good games, even though they were a little bit flawed. I should probably go on about racing games, because racing games was a thing we were talking about, right? Oh, I still need another metal piercing. I love racing car games, but I feel like as if we've had this big doldrum of them lately, and I just don't know what to do about it. Like, I really wish that that there was more good racing games, because like back in the PS2 days and stuff like that, there was so many. Like the PS2 and PS3 days had an insane amount of really good racing car games. Like, you had games like Burnout 3 and fucking Need for Speed Most Wanted and things like Split Second and the Gran Turismo games and stuff like that. And they were all really good games. Like, and fucking Crazy Taxi and I loved so many of those games. And nowadays it's like everyone just kind of plays like BeamNG or like Truck Simulator or Microtransaction Turismo 7. Grand Microtransaction 7. And I'm just like, I want a good racing car game again. And I don't know, maybe I just haven't seen where the goods are. Usually when oh my god, I have been sweating and fear this entire time. Usually when you say things like, there's no good games like this anymore and stuff like that, what that actually means is it's just a bit more difficult to find them. Because, like, some people will say, there's no good games on the Mega Drive, and it's like, no, there's like a fuck ton of hidden gems on the Mega Drive. I love the Mega Drive. Mega Drive's a great system. Both the the cool thing about the Mega Drive and the Super Nintendo is that the Mega Drive and Super Nintendo are both so fucking good that that if you were forced to choose between having one or the other, like if you could only pick one, you would be losing. No matter which one you picked, you would be losing. I'm sorry. It's just that simple. That is a lose-lose scenario, because if you pick the Mega Drive, then you're missing out on games like Final Fantasy VI, Earthbound, Chrono Trigger, Final Fantasy IV, fucking Super Mario RPG, like Super Mario World, F-Zero, fucking, like, Super Castlevania 4. There are so many good games on the Super Nintendo. But then if you pick the Super Nintendo, then you're missing out on fucking, like, Sonic 1, 2, and 3, and Altered Beast, and Afterburner, and Dynamite Headdy, and Rice Star, and fucking Phantasy Star 4, and 2, but not 3. Like fucking Shining Force, and like, there's just, like, Streets of Rage and shit like that. There is so many good Mega Drive games that you're just at a loss. No matter what you do, you're at a loss if you pick one over the other when it comes to Super Nintendo and the NES. Super Nintendo and the Mega Drive. What did I put on Dark Blast? Makar is on Dark Blast. Good. Wait a minute. Why do I have, like... Oh my god, I could set this to, like, 25%. I love the old school racing games. There's a few good ones out today, but I know classic ones were just better. Oh my god. PS2 and PS3 era racing car games are my jam. Like, there was so many good ones. One of my favorite ones is Burnout 2. I feel like Burnout 2 doesn't get enough love. I feel like it gets overshadowed by, like, Burnout 3 and 4 and Paradise. There was this one game that me and a friend used to play that was like RC car racing, and that game was awesome, but it also used the same interface as... Oh my god, Dark Blast could be so much more effective. I think I needed to do the word edit stuff. I love almost all of the Burnout games. Like, I think the only Burnout game I'm not a big fan of is Burnout 1. Burnout 1 it's very clear that it's rough around the edges and stuff like that. But Burnout 2 and 3 Like, oh my god, I love those games to bits. Like, I still play them to this day. Like, Burnout Paradise is a game that I currently have installed, right there. And oftentimes I will come by and I'll just say, yep, that's it, we're playing a game of Burnout Paradise. Also, just ignore how many Final Fantasy games I have. That's fine. We don't need to look at that, okay? Um um but yeah, no, the did I go for this one yet? I forgot. I evidently haven't. So if I just bop him with, shit. Holy shit, I can just bop him with Dark Blast. So I want to play Paradise. Paradise is so good. Like, it is up there with 3, if you ask me. What I loved about Paradise is that Burnout Paradise, it is a perfect example of how to do an open world racing car game. I feel like Burnout Paradise did right what Need for Speed Underground 2 should have done right. Like, I wasn't a big fan of Need for Speed Underground 2, but Burnout Paradise addressed most of my issues with the open world implementation in Underground 2. Burnout Paradise encourages you to just, like, drive around the map, and then at any traffic light in the entire game, you can press a button and then it starts an event. And some of my favorite events are the races where it basically just, when you start it, he's like, you are here, get to here, good luck. And then you just have to drive there, and the game doesn't like railroad you down like a path or anything like that, so you can come up with your own ways to get from A to B. But if you're like me and you have trouble with directions when there's so many options and stuff like that, the game gives you ever so subtle hints in the way that what it will do is it will make the street names blink when you approach them to show you which turns you have to make to be able to actually get to the finish line. So it doesn't just sit there and put like a GPS like a line on the map or anything like that. What it does is it tells you at each individual turn which direction you should take the turn. Which I thought was wonderful, like, perfectly subtle way of doing that. Actually, I'm gonna go over here instead. But, like, that game has so much flow to it. It's just kind of like, I'm gonna drive places, I'm gonna do events. The game has a, like, you can drive around anywhere, and the game is basically like, yep, if you press a button, then you will enter crash mode, and then you'll initiate a crash there and then, and tumble through traffic and rack up insurance points and stuff like that, and it's just a genius way of handling all the things that the other games would have just done through a menu. But what I loved was all the little touches. Like, what you can do in that game is if you hit the handbrake and then spin around, like, the car will stop really, really quickly and kind of like dead in its tracks. But there's parked cars scattered around the streets in the game and stuff like that. And what you can do is, if you find like an open car space, like an open parking space in between like two other cars, you can spin out with the handbrake and do like a spin around and land in the parking space, and the game will call it a power park, and it will give you a ranking on how well you did it. And it's not like a thing that they tell you about or anything like that. It's just a thing that I discovered that you could do just by playing the game. It was wonderful. I loved it. Okay. We bopped him. Did he give me a metal piercing? No, he didn't. Ah. Are you a dingo by any chance? I am not, sorry. I am actually a doll. Which is a very, which might be a bit confusing. Basically, a lot of people ask me if I'm a dingo because, especially because, like, the whole Australia thing and stuff like that, but I don't like that. I didn't want to be a dingo, just... So I was looking at other species of dogs and stuff like that, and I learned about the dole, and the dole has one of the most adorable sounds it makes ever. Revolt? Though that's on PV, and it's more like toy car racing. Yeah, dole. D-H-O-L-E, that's it. So if I bring up the browser window... this one.
Vocal communication is common among pack-forming canids. In India, a wild dog known as the dole communicates using a repertoire of shrill whistles. They live in dense vegetation, and whistling
I love it.
to hunt cooperatively.
That's so adorable.
See each other.
But yeah, no, so that's my character, and his name is Rilo, not Albert. A lot of people get that confused as well. A lot of people ask me, why is your name Albert the Turkey? And I'm like, for reasons, okay? And then they're like, is that the name of your persona? And I'm like, no. It's like, is it your real name? No. It's very confusing. I'm sorry. It's just a username. That's it. That's all there is to it. It's actually a the username. It's Albert because my first email address was Albert the Turkey, and the reason why it was Albert the Turkey is because when I was a kid, my favorite song was Albuquerque by Weird Al Yankovic, and I have siblings, so you can see where this is going. But they used to troll me by trying to sing the lyrics as Albert the Turkey instead of Albuquerque. And used to get quite a rise out of me because I was like 7. But then one day, like we had to like set up emails, and my sister handled that and was like, "What's a unique email address?" Oh, another metal piercing. Oh, and that's 2. I only needed 2 metal piercings, so I'm gonna have to look up what to do next. I might just go grab a broken wristwatch. But yeah, so that was the thing. We were just like, oh yeah, Albert the Turkey. And it just kind of stuck. And then fucking years later, I decided to be a cringe furry on the internet, and that was so that was a whole ass thing. But you know, that's how life goes sometimes. You know what? I'm not even doing this. I'm not engaging the spoopy ghost man now. I'm just gonna go to the place where I can get the broken wristwatches. Okay, seafront. Albuquerque equals Albert the Turkey. That's so cute. Oh yeah. I've shared that one a few times now. It's a one I get asked a lot. Wait a minute. I need to go to the Northern Plains. Yeah. Hi D guy, how's it going? How are you? Do you like the new chat box system? I had to fix it so that people with the chat message curse didn't get broken. I'm going good. I'm just unwinding after a reasonably eventful day. I'm not looking forward to work tomorrow. I'll put it. I'll tell you that much. Work is not gonna be fun. I have to do stuff at work. I'm still a bit unsure about the styling of the chat box. I spent a fair bit of time trying to make it like look nice, but I'm not sure. I'm still not sure. So the rounded edges on the boxes I wanted to get rid of where the like boxes meet each other, but it doesn't work if the message is too small. Hi Yobbo, how's it going? I am getting broken wristwatches.
Sure.
At least one of them. That's all I need. I only need one broken wristwatch. Yobbo, why do you have a... Oh, you're watching without audio, I see. I didn't know that that's what that meant. I don't know what a lot of the badges mean. These guys with the shields are the ones that I want to moidalize, okay? Oh, come on. Die, please. Okay. You get stomped. I should actually go back to the heavy blade. The heavy blade is... Oh, actually, what I should do is I should actually do my, my fucking, So right now I've got Dark Whirlwind, Dark Hand, Dark Blast. So, with Dark Whirlwind, didn't realize you were Australian. I said dingo because you remind me of Whiskey Dingo. Who's Whiskey Dingo? Oh, it's another Twitch streamer. I see. Huh. I don't know a lot about about Twitch and stuff like that, so I'm just kind of winging it. Dark Whirlwind has Oztar. XP rate. I don't care about XP rate. I want... Okay, so Armor Break is good. But also this doesn't actually, like, affect anything I care about. I suppose item drop rate is good, but Armor Break? Armor Break 30 is nice, but I think I kind of just want magic power up. Because it's just bad. Yeah, loud yellow dingo boy, okay. Fair enough. Okay, let's see if I can actually attack some bad guys and actually get rid of some of them this time. This is actually not bad now. Except, of course, there's these guys who have the magic shields who like to ruin my fun. I did not see if I got a broken wristwatch from any of these guys. Old school box. Medicinal herbs. I should use the medicinal herbs. Okay, let's do this. Let's bop them all. Okay, so it is really nice having the whirlwind now that I know how to make it actually deal damage. Because I was extra like annoyed by the fact that it never dealt enough damage. I was like, oh yeah, I'll just sit here and try to attack them for a million years and it does nothing. Ah, god damn it! Shields again. It doesn't help with the shields, I'll tell you that much. Both yellow and funny. No, I refuse to believe it. I'm not funny. I'm absolutely serious and terrible and not good at being funny at all. I've never been funny in my life. Yep, done. I don't know. I'm just trying to find wristwatches, okay? Broken ones specifically. If you got any good working wristwatches, then get out of here. I don't want anything to do with you. To be honest, I really don't like farming for the wristwatches because you basically get all the opportunities to get the wristwatches right at the start, and that's it. Oh, that's right, you can only use one magic at a time, god damn it. I was like, hey, we got him. He fell over. Does he have a wristwatch? I know that he doesn't, but that's okay. Fine. I got like stuff I have to do after work tomorrow.
I think I've seen.
Ah, but my notification for follows is still working. Thank you, Felicity Fox. I appreciate the follow. It's nice. I hope you're enjoying the stream and stuff. I'm just being calm and grinding for a shopping list of things. I've actually got like half of the things I need. You are not allowed to have shields right off the bat. That's illegal. I'm going to send you to jail for having magic shields immediately. Okay. Use coloring book, medicinal herb. God dang it. I think it's time for this wolf to go back to its blanket den as to rest. Take care and thanks for the fun stream, friend. Thank you, Draco Wolf. I hope you had a good time. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Enjoy having bedtimes. Oh my goodness. Wait, dang it. Get back here. Oh wait, I think all the ones I actually wanted to get things from are done, so we're doing this. There we go, you all get bopped. Oh my goodness, this thing's gonna make me dizzy. Oh dang it, they've got the fucking thingy-mabob where I don't get to hit them with the thing. Yeah. Stupid shields. Whoever invented shields? Welcome. I had a great time. You're a charming, entertaining doll. Oh, thank you. It's nice to meet you. Sadly gonna have to head to bed though. Because it's late for me, but good rest of your stream. Thank you, Felicity Fox. Thanks for the raid. I appreciate it. It's good. I hope you have a good night's sleep. have sweet sleeps. I'm just gonna sit here smacking guys with shields for hats, hoping they give me a watch. Actually, I could probably use my my magic capsules. God damn it! You know what? Then I'm gonna use my strength capsule. Not that I need it. The strength on the weapons I already have is actually like really good already, so I probably won't stick around much longer myself because I have to go to work tomorrow myself. Because it's getting late. It's almost it's about 11:15. I think I'll grab this broken wrist watch and then maybe see about fixing some of the remaining items, just to see if I can narrow it down a bit more for next time.
Sure.
Let's see.
I probably won't stream between now and the I definitely won't stream between now and the Saturday stream because I've got other things to do. Reject work and embrace the gamer lifestyle. I would love to do that, but alas, I have bills to pay. And bills are expensive. They cost like at least $1,200. Sometimes more. I had to pay a $700 bill today. I'm just glad that I don't have anything else in the near future, because otherwise I would not be having good times right now. Like, I can handle the $700 bill right now, but like, if there was like another $700 bill immediately afterwards, I would die. I would be like, no, that's it. No more food. No more rent. House go by. Sell the internet. Get my computer repossessed or something. Even though I already own it. It's not on loan. Just gets repossessed anyway. God damn it, go figure I'd charge this up just as the guys with shields show up. Leveled up, 46. I get the feeling that I'm going to be like at a crazy level by the time this is done. I'm going to be at like level 50 bajillion, and the game's going to be piss easy. I'm going to blow through the last 2 bits of the route in like 5 minutes. I've already spent more money. Ah, dang it, that's not what I wanted to use. There he is, there's the big guy. Leather gloves? See, look at how easy that was. Oh no, not the dirty bag. If I could get paid to do this, like if I could get paid enough to pay my bills to do this, I would so do that.
But I doubt it was a mere daydream.
Although one thing I do want to do is, I seem to get more people when I'm doing random shit in CSS, so maybe I will do some programming streams, just to confuse people.
How about
Sure.
let's see what
I would
they
love to
are.
work on a
Let's
game,
do it.
but I don't know what kind of game I want to work on right now. Hopefully a good one. Hopefully one that people actually want to play. Bop! Ow! The ones with armor suck. Come on, give me a broken wrist watch, please. Closed book. Oh, I obtained the word Gebby. At least I have more words now. Wait, I didn't even know I could go out of here. What? Since when could I go out here? What the heck? Okay. I gotta be careful because if I go out here, kinda enemy might murder some, monsters and I might end up missing one of the broken wristwatches. I think that's it. Okay, I've just realized how good this ability is when it's locked on. What the heck? Since when could I go all the way out here? Okay. Ah, god damn it, this stupid magic shields. I would pay good money to install a mod that got rid of all the shields, and that way I could just sit there and do this all day. Look at how easy that was. What if they want a shield? Ever thought of that? Well, I don't want them to have a shield, and I don't think they should have them because I think it would be bad for their health. See, all of the ones that had a shield have gotten killed, so, god damn it, these guys have, like, normal-ass shields. Every time I think I've got a hang of, like, how to do things in a way that doesn't just involve me mashing buttons, I am proven thoroughly wrong. So if I go word edit, and then I go magic, and then I go on the dark whirlwind, and then I make it so that magic power isn't as important as armor break. Let's break their armor more easily now. Evidently not. Oh my god, there's so many of them. There's so many of them. I just want to get the broken wristwatch guys again. I just want one broken wristwatch and then I'm calling it. That's it. That's all I'm after. One wristwatch of the broken variety. God damn it. It's a simple machine. It's a machine that turns cake into other baked goods, like donuts. I wonder how easy it would be to make a cake into a donut.
How
Sure.
Okay, let's go. Come on, broken wristwatch. Dang it. I keep saying it wrong. How does my brain not comprehend the idea of a wristwatch? Of a wristwatch. Yep, okay, you did. What the fuck? He like rolled into me. Well, that's a closed book, but I don't want a closed book. I want a wristwatch. Bop him with the right weapon to make sure that the item drop is higher. And dang it, my earbuds. Hold on. They keep falling out, which is probably a good thing because I hate them. There's a bit of reprieve from. What's that item? Oh, it's a closed book. No broken wristwatch? Okay, come on. One of you guys got to give me the goods. God damn it. Wait a minute. No, that's just a medicinal herb. Ah. No broken wristwatch today. The easy way. Okay, fine. I'll engage with the game and not just grind. But I won't like it. Okay. Bop, bop, bop. Nice and easy. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Look at them leather gloves. Okay, you good sir get a big bop on the head, and then a dodge, and then a bop on the head, and then a dodge, and then another bop on the head, and then a dodge, and then another bop on the head. And then I get to steal your machine, your complex machine. I got them both! Yay! This is silly. Absolute silly.
What was that? I cannot say. I think I've seen that before.
God dang it.
How about
Itchy ear. Listen to your fortune. Okay, let's go. Come on, give me the thingy I need. Wristwatch? God dang it! Closed book! What's that? Broken wristwatch! Okay, I've got it. Yay! I done did it. I done the broken wristwatch. We're all done. We'll never have to collect another broken wristwatch for the rest of our lives. Now I just have to fucking finish this off. Watches, now I'll get like 5 broken wristwatches. There is so much murdering and bloodening going on right now. Like, look at all this. Stab it! Stab it! I just want to be, I just want to get through this and then upgrade the things that's left and then hopefully actually like finish things off sometime this decade. I swear, if I need more broken wristwatches, I'm gonna be pissed. Oh my goodness, I am still dancing. You bop, 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 bop. I think I'm going to do a great job at being the Dark Souls person. Don't you, Yovo? Do you think that I'm going to be a great Dark Souls person? I'm going to play Dark Souls 2. I'm going to be the best at it.
I cannot say. I think.
Okay. Let's go upgrade these weapons and then I'm calling it. Jeez, it's been 3.5 hours almost. I think you'll really enjoy Dark Souls. I know that just means that I'm gonna die a whole bunch of times. I'm just gonna keep dying, and then I'll have 1 HP, and then I'll beat the game with 1 HP. That's a thing that people do, right? All the way to the junk heap. I did land on the ladder, especially the random raids by level 3 million people right after beating a boss. Okay. That definitely fills me with confidence. Ooh, I wonder what the shiny is. Clay. Okay. Ah, cough medicine. Hello, upgrade my shit.
What can I help you with?
Okay. What's the one that needs the broken wristwatch? Oh. The one that needs the eagle egg, which I don't have. The Devil Queen, the Transients, the Fang of Twins, and that's it. Is it actually only what's on screen plus one? I'll probably go for the eagle eggs next time. Because, well, it'd be nice. But I also want to get rid of more, like, level 3 ones, so... I don't have enough silver ore. Eagle eggs, memory alloys, bracelets, black pearls, silver ores. I should just buy, like 10 silver ores.
What can I help you with?
What can I help you with?
Come back.
What can I help you with? Okay, we're good. Let's save. That was weird. It, like, I pressed X to save, and the game was just like, no. Okay. Well, anywho, I think that's where I'm going to leave it. Thanks to everyone for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the stream. I am going to get some well-earned sleepy buys. Maybe have something to eat and drink. I will catch you all probably on, well, either Saturday or Monday, depending on which happens first. Yeah. Depending on who attends what, okay? Oh, my brain is baked. It's too early in the morning. I will catch you all later. Have a good night. I will see you next stream. Yeah. Bye, everyone.